Hi everyone, Dividend Fire here, and today's video I want to talk about the top 5 dividend investing channels that I like to that I follow, my top 5, my favorite ones, and I want to you guys go throughout the video commenting what you think about each one of them, if they also make part of your top 5 or what is your top 5. And on top of that, I'll be giving some highlights in each of them, why they make into my top 5. Okay, so without no more delays, let's start. And the fifth position of my top 5 is Ari Gutman. I like to watch the videos of Ari because he shares his portfolio as well and shares his thoughts on the stock market. But the main part, my favorite part about his channel is the Masters of the Stock Market, a podcast that he brings some guests, different guests with different experience, different strategies, and it's really nice. I really like to watch this type of content as a podcast that see two dividend investors sharing their thoughts. Sometimes they agree, sometimes they disagree, but it is nice to have this conversation, and especially a podcast where we have more room in the videos to see more things. There's more room for things to be talked about. So yeah, I really like that he has this playlist, and it's my favorite thing about his channel. Moving on to the fourth position, my top 5 is Ryan Williams. I love the videos of Ryan. He has a very good quality of videos. He has his edition is very good. The way he plays his video is very well placed. It's very easy to watch. And I also like that he shares his experience as well. He shares his portfolio, and we can see how his portfolio is doing from the start to now, and always he is sharing his thoughts as well. But overall, I would say I like to the main thing that I like about his channel is see about his progress. I would say that's a bit general. All the dividend investing channels that I like to follow, the most of them is because I like to see the progress, and also the same thing I like to do my own channel is share my progress. I think that's really nice, motivating, and to see the progress, see how the dividend snowball go farming over time. So yeah, it's really nice, really interesting. Moving on to the top 3 is Dividend Data. So Dividend Data, same thing. He shares his thoughts. He shares his portfolio progress. His portfolio is a bit bigger than the previous ones, bigger than Ari and Ryan. Is already over 100,000 portfolio. So it's nice to see some bigger portfolios as well, because which means they are on this journey longer. And also, one thing that I really like about his channel is that he has his own website, dividenddata.com. And as a software developer myself as well, I'm developing my own website in my own pace, no rush. I don't know if I will bring the website live at some point, but I really like that he has this website, and I don't know, just for myself, he as a dividend investor and also a software developer, I kind of can relate more to him, and I think that's a kind of a nice connection, at least I felt from my side. Just before we move to the top 2 now, I just want to remind you that here I am Dividend Fire, and I highly recommend you to subscribe to the channel so you can follow all my progress. Currently my dividend portfolio is just around over 10,000, and here you have the opportunity to see a dividend portfolio grow a bit from a lower number till we reach a higher number. One day we will hit 100K, one day we hit 1 million, and I highly recommend you to subscribe so you follow all this journey and you have the opportunity to see a progress is starting nearly from scratch, I would say. And I've been very aggressive to my goal, so I want to retire as early as possible. If you don't want to miss any content, so I urge you to subscribe to the channel. Moving to the top 2 now, the second position on our top 5 is Gen X Dividend Investor. I really like his video. He also talks about his progress in his portfolio. And one interesting thing is that he has a very big portfolio. It's just over a 2 million portfolio. And it's interesting to see someone that is that long in the journey as well. So I like to follow people with different size of portfolio because they are different. They are in different phase of their dividend journey, their retirement journey. So it's important for me to follow someone that already reached that goal and has insights about it. He's living this life of retiring by dividends, something that one day I'll active. So it's good to see the insights, his thoughts about that, since he's already there and he's already have a real experience to share about it. So I find his videos really valuable and I don't miss any of them. Now the first one, the top one of I don't think could be, at least for me, a different channel, and it's PPC Ian. So I follow Ian's videos even before I was a dividend investor, but I still used to like to watch his videos to see the stocks. I did when I started investing around the 2018 and American stock market, especially 2019. And Ian's videos, like he always had a lot of different stocks to talk about. It was important for me to learn about the stocks, even though I wasn't a dividend investor, but I still like it, the insights he used to bring about many stocks, many different stocks. And especially today that I'm a dividend investor, and I started watching his channel in 2019, and now in 2023 as a dividend investor I continue to watch his videos and see that he stuck to his words, and I see his strategies, the things that he keep in his strategies that never change, the thing he changed, but overall I can see his discipline ever since. So I really appreciate his channel, and really nice that even though he has quite a busy life, but he always finds time to record videos because he knows that his content is important for people such like me, and maybe I bet some of you as well watch his videos. So for me, the number one couldn't be a different one, PPC. I like as well the vibe he brings in the videos. Like I just think it's kind of overall it's really nice to follow. And usually he brings also kind of videos with 20 minutes, and usually his videos is like not short, which I really like. So I like to, if I'm doing something, I put his videos nearly as a podcast. Sometimes I put it when I'm on couch, and I like to put in the TV to watch as well. So I really like to see his experience when he shares his experience and his journey, and I find it to be very valuable. Now, just as a bonus, I want to share another channel that is not a dividend channel. It's not about dividend investing specifically, but he brings sometimes some dividend stocks. And I just want to bring as a bonus Ali's World of Stocks. He's not a dividend investor mainly. He also invests in dividend stocks. Sometimes he brings some dividend related videos, but it's not the focus of his channel, so you guys be aware. But if you want to check his channel, I highly recommend by the high quality of his videos. He always brings some rich research on his videos. I really like the depth he does on these stocks when he brings in his videos. I really like his content. I used to follow his channel since I was investing, and even when I wasn't a dividend investor, so it's mainly because of that I think I found his channel. But even now as a dividend investor, even though he's not just a dividend investor alone, I still find him his content very rich and very valuable for all type of investors, because in the end of the day, even though we are dividend investors, we are also investors overall. So the insights he shares here can be used for I would say an investor, being focused on dividends or not. But overall, I highly recommend. I thought like, okay, I'm doing a video about my top 5 dividend investor channels, but since I'm talking about channels, YouTube channels that I watch about investing, I could not put his channel as well. I had to mention, so I put it as a bonus. Okay, so that's it, the video. That was the top 5. Please leave in the comments what's your top 5. If you watch any of those channels that I shared here, if you watch as well, please share in the comments. And again, I highly recommend you subscribe to the channel to follow next videos and motivate me to come here and keep bringing this type of content. Okay, see you guys next time. Bye bye.